Make sure everything is good. Yes, 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 good, good. Yes, yes. Yeah. Burp, burp, burp. And are we live? I think so. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Scoot Gamers launch stream here on the RC channels. Coming to you live from Twitch and YouTube, as we do every day at this time, to bring you something fun and entertaining and joyful to listen to as we discuss, do things, and have fun in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but you know what, Linky? You have to forgive me. I was finishing up Christmas decoration Armageddon 2025. I was upstairs getting some photos and I kind of lost track of time because I just finally got the last of the shit put away. A few little odds and ends. We have a couple things to do outside, but the inside is done and most of the outside is done. We just have to work out the lights and stuff. But you know, those that have fought this good fight know what that is. Sure, that's good to go. Hello, Linky. Oh my, indeed. Now, why is this still happening? It's still giving me your actual @name. Why is this doing that? I don't know what this is. That is so butt ass. You know, I actually forgot about Coliseum. Did it yesterday. Ugh. Well, since you're here, Linky, let's go check the mod, shall we? I picked up one earlier, but we'll roll it to see anything. No, that's not going to do it for us, Linky. Oh, this one's got some stuff on it. I'm going to buy that one, Linky. It's got a fiver on it. Yes, I know. I've bought some mods. Shut up. Anything else? Well, Linky, it looks like the other ones are pretty diarrhea, so we're going to ignore those. But we do have a couple for the rolls, you know. And then let's go to the episode store because it's now time to buy these. So we'll just buy these real quick. Yeah. Buying all that crap. Yeah. You. Mine. Give. And we'll do this. I'm just going to spend all. Now, this does my heart well to see this in here because I will be buying this. That's the stuff I don't care about. Don't really need that. We do want those, so we're going to get that. I don't need stuff, so. Good. There we go. Okay. So we got that done. Let's go see Linkster since you are here. We'll just knock this out. Let's see if we can get a big hit of a mod. Probably not going to happen, but you know, we're idiots, so do it anyway. We have our first one here. Let's see what this hits. First rule of the day. Well, look, Linky, it missed. Let's see if I can slice it up and it hits speed on the next turn. Look, Linky, it shit the bed. Well, let's just sell this mod. Actually, I don't want to sell this mod. We could get more. I'm going to hold on to this. Oh, I can't. It's not good enough. Not good enough, Linky. We need that big hit of speed. I'm not going to accept anything less, Linky. No way. No way. We're not going to accept poop. All right, let me do this real quick. Okay. There it is. Hey! We got the first hit, Linky. Let's see if we can get the next one. Hey! We did! Most of this will go to is 28. But, you know what? It's only a 28 possible, but, you know, we'll give it a little slice. Alright. Alright, that's not bad. It's not bad. We still can get to a 28 on that. We'll take that, Linky. We'll take that, Linky. Not a 30, but, you know, what can you do? All right. Eric, what's up, buddy? Says, out of the new episode crons, which are good. I don't really... I have not barely started doing this. All right, let's... I need to get Weddle 73 here. What are the stats going to be on this one? This is going to be a good offensive one. HK 47. I mean, I was looking at these earlier. I know, but it could get to 28, Linky, so I'm not gonna... The other one I saw, you saw me. I was like, no, you didn't hit for me and Linky. A lot of these are just stats. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like this one for Kenobi is pretty good, right? And the Rex one, but it's like, I'm mainly going to be rolling these for stats, to be honest with you, bro. Like, I mean, the Bounty Hunter one... So yeah, we'll be doing these for stats. I'll wait till Whittleston3 gets here to tell me which ones he wants me to get up and running for PC. All right, we got everything done there. We did that. There we go. Let's say hi to everybody else. Taz, what's up, buddy? You know what? If you're not doing anything, Taz, I'll pull up the Zoom call if you want to join me. I mean, why wouldn't I? Because he's like the #1 player in the world. Put up the RC lunch hour. Taz wants anybody. Get some good ass action if he's so inclined. If not, he's more than welcome to hang out in the chat and make fun of me. Saul, our next contestant up there. Oh, I forgot to mention it is Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. That's right, kids. And if you'd like to donate for the taco fund here, you know what? That's gonna be at my house. I didn't put. Do that. And now my son's calling me. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. That was my kid. He's more important. So I had to talk to him. Blinky, no. You get it the hell out of here. Kimmy, baby, what's up? Get back to lurking. How do I get in trouble? All right, let me finish all the greetings. All right, we did the Shuey message of the day. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Let's copy that link. Then buy Ranger and Mom's Tacos here. You guys always ask me to do this and I never do. Then I figured, fuck it, why not? And Shoeys. Can't forget about the Shoeys. Okay, there we go. There. And then we'll put that in the chat. I'll get to everybody's greeting here in a second. Give me a second. Oh, I'm working it. Let me put it. All right. Let me get this. Then copy the thing, not the link. God, I hate technology. Nah, just talk to my boy. He called. He wasn't sure what time I streamed, and it's my boy. No offense to you guys, but that's my kid. So as I told him a million times, he calls me whenever, and I was like, "Can I call you right after the stream?" He's like, "Yeah." So we're gonna catch up and going on. He's got a lot going on. He's got the end of the semester and stress and schoolwork and projects and so yes, indeed. Guys with kids, adult kids, no, you never stop worrying about your kid. Okay. Okay, I haven't done all the proper greetings. So if you want to buy me, why isn't that pinning? Stupid ass YouTube. Get in there. You get your. Now I must apologize on YouTube. I don't know why YouTube is doing this, but it's Ren2G. Yeah, you know me. It's giving me your actual at whatever in the YouTube. So if I don't say your name because I don't recognize some of it's the same as your name, but it's doing that weird thing and I don't like. Okay. So have I asked? I think we got everybody on YouTube. Yes. Good. Saul, what's up, buddy? Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Saul. Happy Taco Tuesday. Kaz, what's up, buddy? He says, hey-o. Very good, sir. Good to see you. The Wolfman's joined us. Says, happy up, Ranger Skewers. Hello. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing this, Saul. It's showing up wonky on his stream, too. Yeah, it's something that... I was just, oh man, a lot of Datacron talk today, right? Right, because the Smith today I'm going to lose 80 million data cache. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm probably a plethora. I would say plethora, Allie. I don't know the numbers, but I've never been a math guy. Even though I'm exceptional at math, I hate even thinking about math. So, and then, but yes, the Zoom call's up. Oh, hello, Governor. Hello, Nev. The Zoom call is open for anybody who wants to join me. Yeah, but it will be a plethora of cash. There, we're going to start working on it right now. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons with the hearts and waves. Longtime viewer and friend. We love you because he doesn't bring that bitch Starscream here. Baby Yoda, they're watching you. So 16 rounds up to 30 if you ignore math. Again, you said math and you lost me. Yoda. Of course, our good friend Tass. Make sure you guys are following Tass's channel, especially on YouTube. If you haven't followed him on YouTube, let's get his numbers up. Let's go get just follow. I don't have to do anything else. Just go to his YouTube channel. Just follow his stuff. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's top GAC players on there. You know, a lot of good stuff. So yes. Started with the body one to see if I can use it with Zuckus and Forlom to do something. Yeah, I can do that. You want me to do that one, Baby Yoda Eyes? I'm down with that. Oh, Phil Reagan's joined us. Hello. Yes. Sub guy, if Tuesday is taco day, then what is Thursday? That's Thirsty Thursday, sub guy. Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursday. No, it's not Taco Thursday. Although you can have it, a delicious taco anytime you want. We celebrate the taco on this day. Anyone who Datacrons can join here to cry are fallen down. Datacron just says, Mary J. Hi, it's Mary J. Part of Team Rocket. We'll totally blast off and win the day. My name is James. I'm totally not gay. Neither's Mary J. Yeah. That's right, meow. Sub guy, no Ranger. Thursday is Italian Day according to the military meal plan. Well, I'm not going on the military meal plan. I'm going on the Ranger RSG meal plan, which is not what I actually do. So, because if we were doing my meal plan, everybody would be fasting, and yeah, that's not going to work. So, but no, Thursday is Thirsty Thursday, and it's Thanksgiving Thirsty Thursday, which I will not be streaming. But you know, yes, good. All right. Well. Twitch app is acting up too. It keeps telling me that the message failed send, but you apparently read them. If not, congratulations. I read all your stuff, Saul. Yeah, I read all your messages and said, yeah, the ones I see. But you know what? If you want to make Thursday Italian Day, you go right ahead. More drinky for us on Thirsty Thursday. That's me piratey day there. You won't be taking it from me, sub guy. I'll be making you walk the plank, you deal's niche. Thirsty Thursday, where we fill up me booty. I have me crew fill up me booty hard and fill it full of plunder right in me booty. Ye be not taking that from me. Yar, I'm not an Admiral Commodore for nothing yet. We named the Monkey Jack. All right, well, we got some brilliant guys here. Task, Baby Yoda Eyes, suggestions here. That's true. They do. So whichever one you want me to start here, we'll start doing it. I will start dismantling and do it. Let's just do all the damage. No, you can't. and I've been hoarding data cache, but I just want to make sure I have enough cash just so I can just get these FTCs. Dancing with Ewoks says, do any of these stand out to you? Not really. I mean, they're cool. I'm mainly looking at them for the stats. They're pretty extraordinarily good stats. A lot of offense and stuff on here. Like, they're all over the place when it comes to, like, characters. Like, the Bounty Hunter one's pretty self-contained. The one for Rex with Kenobi is pretty interesting because of Kenobi. It's also got Nihilus on there. Like, but why? It's also got R2 in there, so that's a really nice one for R2. It's like, what is this? What is this baloney? So we'll just take them. Why don't we just take them up and just we'll figure out later. How about that? Howdy ho, it's good to see you. Sure do smell like flowers. Ace is a place for the competent help. Says howdy ho. I'm sure it is, but I'm not looking to do an old squad and/or what raid or stuff. I'm looking for GAC potential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They do not. They don't. They make zero sense. They're just all over the map. Like the Phasma one is like okay. Okay. Coliseum potential, I guess, even though we can't use them in the Coliseum. Yeah, it is just mainly for the stats, so we'll probably go for the big ones first, right? Just get them out of the way, because then the nines! We can do some after we do the big ones, y'all. We'll just have some good stats. The defense is very defensive. Y'all. What else are the other stats on this? Defense, crit chance, crit damage, tenacity, potency. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad on somebody. GL or something, but and then this one's kind of the same. Very defense, tenacity. It's the same goddamn same Kron, just different. I see what you did there. Yes. Yeah, I think that's defense, and those two will be my first choices here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll get those done first. Actually, yeah, I don't know which one we want to take up first, but yeah, none of them stood out to me. More of these individual ones. Like I'm gonna do one for Barris, right? Do one for Barris. Maybe do one for Ayla for the for the Vanguard team. Maybe Baze for the Saw team. Definitely Barris. And there's not a lot here that makes me go, wee! Darth Schmader, for course, we'll get one of him. So, yeah. Yeah, we could do that for her team, too, right? So, which one's got the pill? You know what, Baby Yoda Eyes? I may go for that one first. Tempt me, Frodo. Yep, that could be delicious. Hey, Schmegan! Happy Taco Tuesday. I don't know. They're the same stats, just who gets the bonuses. Darth Nihilus is there, but then you got Kenobi. This one's confusing. I don't know. We'll just do all of them. How about that? Which one do we want to start with first? Do we want to do the Poe one, or we want to do the Nihilus Kenobi one? What do we think in chat? I don't care. I just want to start one. Got enough materials to start poking and prodding and poking. Start getting materials. Can't get rid of the FDCs, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait on those. Bye, FDCs. We worked hard on you. We'll miss you. The Dengar one? Wait, is that the Bounty Hunter one? I mean, I guess. Eric says, Kenobi! Alright, I'll do that one first. Fuck it. Alright, let me get rid of some of this shit. Hi! Yeah, I'm gonna dismantle you. How do you feel about that? Oh, I didn't ask. So bye-bye. What's this? Another one? Here, let's just unlock you. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Just to get this started, you know. Just get the blood flowing a little bit, you know, get the things happening. Can I even dismantle that? Do I get anything for dismantling this? Cash. Alright, get rid of it. Alright, alright, let's start doing some things here. We'll unlock this. Okay. Dengar. Okay, Dengar. Alright, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Okay, we'll get that up and running. So we need to some more stuff in. Okay. Let me see, huh? I don't think it really matters at this point. Derp. Okay, let's go back to this one. I gotta get Sector 4 and get those done today, so... I mean, yeah, looking at this, it's just... It'd be easier just to get to Sector 4 and then do a big pull there. Because then I can get a big group, then start really spending this cash and then dismantle the rest of that stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I did want to start this today, you know? Yeah, I wanted to get this going. Get this going. I got this one started for Ferris and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, a little call action. That's alright. That's alright. A little call action. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the play. Gotta get to Sector 4 today. I got to Sector 2. It's about all I could handle. I couldn't be bothered. I don't want my teams, because I figured if I get to Sector 4 today, but I can knock out a lot of these big feats here that I was already working on, like, it won't take me long, like, 3 more battles of Galactic Republic, the challenge path, evasion will happen over time. I got to do the stuff with the Vader stuff, and then Booming Voice will come when we get the thing. I've already knocked out some of these already. As you can see, knock out all these before we get to Sector 4. It is very doable. Minus the Vader Schmader stuff, so... We'll have all that done through Sector 4, and then as we're just going to sit there and farm the shit out of it. I'm kind of letting my energy build up a little bit before that happens, too. Get some stuff here. Get your questions in. Keep getting your greetings in. Saying hi to me. Saying hi to the skewers. We did all this. Yes, we did. We got that. Perfect. We did look at mods. Yeah, we did modding. Horrible. Sure. Don't need any more cash. Could use some more of these. I'm actually going to buy these. We're going to need some more of those. We're going to be doing all these FTCs. Don't need any more cash at the moment. Do you think when they apply Relic Death to the Conquest, it'll make it easier or harder for the average player? I mean, if it's going to be like they said it was, TBD, then it should be easier. Because if you're already Relic 3 or 4, I think it's supposed to be the highest from what we were initially told. It was supposed to be relic 5 through everything, so yeah. Hey! Turd Ferguson!
Are redeemed.
It's a funny name. Turd Ferguson.
But I do not walk the way.
Alright, what's an old message about?
Did
You
you
remember
bathe
10
in the
years
water?
ago, meta teams to be. I
did.
do, but that
And
doesn't
have you
mean the
removed your
goddamn
helmet
FTC makes sense, no.
No.
I got Noel in
I
one
have
ear
not.
telling me some nonsense, and I got
Then
Armorer
you
giving
may
Turd
join
Ferguson the 3rd
Antonia
degree.
and live as your ancestors once
Thank you,
did.
Armorer. You're ruining Taco
You may
Tuesday.
leave anytime you wish.
They just want to have tacos. So anyway, we did win our GAC yesterday. Our opponent got stuck on multiple teams, and I don't blame him because the lag was absolutely horrendous. We did win. I don't know where I'll be my final ranking. It's going to be top at least around 300. We'll be there. So, you know, once everything's done. So, guy says, I finally relic 10 to character, but I don't know who to choose. Only relic 9 that has Hondo, Malgus, Gas, G. Hondo's a good one. I kind of like Hondo out of those choices. I was also, they better not make it where we kill the enemy so fast, get debuffs, or being right. Yes, we've made them very clear to them. If it's up to top end players walk to the conquest after stranger and characters one shot or thing, that's a problem. It kind of is, yeah. Turd says, no Taco Tuesday for me. I have a colonoscopy tomorrow. Great birthday gift for hitting 45. Well, you should want to get checked. Yes. You gotta get that stuff checked, Turd. Yeah. But although, dude. That's right. It really is a good gift at the end. But happy birthday, Turd. I don't know when your birthday was. I don't even know, is it today or did it already happen? And now you're getting the was the colonoscopy a gift? Inquiring minds want to know. I'll drink some more coffee. I cannot tell you, Skewers, how happy after 3 days of just endless Christmas shit that I'm over it. It's done. It's put away. We got it done. I'm gonna post pictures here after the stream and stuff. But yeah. Oh, baby had eyes. Okay, birthday was end of October. Okay, I would just say this is just a gift for the big 45. You know, we get that age, Turd. I mean, you know, we gotta do the things. We gotta do the checks. You want to get those checks done, but. Ew. We do have today. We'll do our operations. We got coming up. We've got the analysis paralysis. I'll get my goodies from there. Don't care. And I was kind of okay. Earn error currency. Could care less. Like, this is such shit. I'm only gonna be able to do the first tier, so I could just give 2 shits. I just don't give 2 shits about this Coliseum. Boring, awful, suck a dick. And we do have Duel of the Fates coming around the corner, so that's going to be good too. I am just hoarding. We're going to ready. So my plan is, we've been hoarding. Not you. We're going to get these guys a 7 initially, and then we're going to go through each team and see which ones we want to do 8, 9, and I already know who I'm going to do my first 2 relic 10s on. So yes, good. You'll just have to wait and see. Yes. Speaking of which, did I buy the things? I don't think I did. Oh, well, let me just get some more of these because I'm going to need 30 total. Thank you. Oh, and since I'm feeling frothy, let's do this, and then this, and then this, then get those because you can never have enough. And then, yep. More yep. Lots of yep. I don't need anything like that. Moment. Yeah, we could get some more. I mean, it couldn't hurt. Is there any cash I can get? That I really need it. We'll take those. Do I need them? Why not? That. Good. All done. So do we get Spider-Man with 4-star release characters, or they have to be 5 stars? Whatever. If you do the bare minimum, apparently you get a 4-star, I guess. It was nice to see that, baby Yoda eyes. I'm going to need as much as I can. I'm going to keep farming the shit out of that stuff. Because we are going to need a lot for these Relic 7s and then 8s and 9s we're going to be doing. So I've been hoarding my ass off on this stuff. I've been mainly focusing on the flawless. Because I'm going to need a lot of it. So yeah. Farming. All hail Caesar! Caesar, the great and powerful Caesar, has entered the chat. And biggest dickus. Love it. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna get through all these events and stuff and then start popping 7, 8s, and 9s up the yin yang. Getting ready. I think my first team I'm going to finish 10 because the Lord Vader team's already Relic 9. Good. Hondo only needs 2, so I'm going to do his last 2 guys to 9. Good. And then we're just going to go down the line. All the GL teams will be at 9. And then we'll just work our way down from there. I think it's pretty good. Oh, I don't know if there is or will be. I mean, if there is, fine. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'd like to take advantage of early stages. For 3v3, I have an evil plan. Evil! So, I was thinking about keeping my Relic 10 material just until I got GL Leia to rely on, but she is only gear 9. Well, it's going to take a little bit, but it's not a bad choice. Leia's not a bad choice at all. Any tank that gets this 10 is going to give a nice little boost. A very nice, delicious boost. Where am I with Conquistador? Let me think about this. Let me just see how my characters are doing. Just pick one. Battelle. Still a little low on the percentages. A little low on the percentages. A little low. I mean, we could do some stuff here. Could do some things. Oh, we got the Vanguard team. Did I use that on to kill the shit out of them? I did. I got the thing. I still need to do 5 battles with Brutus in here, don't I? No. 10 battles with Silvo and Vane survive, and Brutus was the other one. Okay. Okay. Two good non-GL for Relic 10 opinion would be Darth Revan and yeah, Revan for the fleet. Jedi Calcassus is one I mentioned. This would be really good with JML. Any fleet when you do is fine. Oh, what's the other thing I got to do? I got to take Numbnuts up higher. Forgot about this. All my other guys are 5 to 7 on the fleet, but then Ranger poopied. You forgot about this guy that we've never really done anything with. Where are you? Hi, Admiral Akbar. Yes, I know. What does this do? That's a waste of a number. We're going to add you to the favorites because your ass needs to go up higher too. Wait. Really? I'm not spending that on that. You tricked me. You wait till I get the quest thing done. Oh, bitch. Face said Relic 10 Hondo and Ahsoka last GSC. They were both terrible. I couldn't get through this solo Ahsoka with the Relic 7 Mandos. It was, yeah, if you're not within that, the 25% can be rough turds. So if, you know, a lot of Relic 8 and 9s we're going to be doing on our teams to make sure that we can, you know, at least Relic 8, because 10%'s better than 25 for GLs. Other teams, yeah, you can get away with it, the Relic 3, but GLs, yeah, if they're Relic 10, can be really a pain in the ass. Why is it that the game's recommended mod sets are rarely what the majority of players go with? It's just for proof that devs just aren't good at their jobs. Seems out of touch, right? I'd never look at that. You want good modding advice? Look at what I've got. Here's a suggestion. Maybe we look at what Tass is doing with the modding. I don't know. I kind of like to look at the modding of the #1 player in the world and go, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think by playing the Secure 3 Ranger, I'm around where you are in Conquest, but I can't make it first. I'm going to have to farm that. That's okay. I will pop. I'm just letting my energy build up a little bit here. We could go do some fights right now. I'm not. We could do some Vanguard stuff, but I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll do my 3 Vanguard fights, and then this will be done, and then we'll continue this, and then all this shit. Do some party stuff here. So yeah. To be fair, modding also depends on how you play. Like Fails is tailored to your strats. That's true, but I mean, just in general sense, like you look at different players that at that level for ideas. You may have a different idea, but at least you know what's going on. Hey, what else? 73 happy turkey taco hump day. Wow, you're going early on it. Yeah. Solve this. Oh, I do have no strategy. That's true. But I would look at tasks more than anything. Sasha, Tass, you know, Dagger, they kind of have a good idea of what they're doing with modding. I do too, but I can't, sometimes I'll be the same, but just small variations. I kind of like go a little bit different and stuff, but you know, that's my own little interpretation of what I think that the characters have. But we started the Datacron journey. I will get this up and running today. What else in the 3? I asked the community. They're like, let's do this one first. So I'm going to do the Boba Fett one first. I was like, okay. But we're going to get to Sector 4 today. Come cook by crook or whatever. We're going to get there and then start farming the shit out of these and get these 4 FTCs up. Mainly just for the stats. Then we'll get one for Bears. So if there's any ones you want me to go for, Whittle 73, message me in Discord and I will get those done before 33. But I do think the FTC, just because of the stats, I'll have all those done. You should be around level 15 or whatever, like the Coliseum. God, you wouldn't bring up the Coliseum, Caesar. So if you're not spending any money and you're just getting the normal materials, you're basically trying to get your best score in the first tier. I'm in tier 2, but I bought 2 packs just because I was trying to figure out what the hell these things were and what you got for them for each level, which is just trash. So yeah, but if you're like still in tier 1 because you're free to play, but we're supposed to be getting more materials. I don't see where or how or like how this is working, because I'm looking at this stuff today. I'm like, how does that help? More cash? Okay. We get more cash. Great. What about materials? Says, I'm taking a step back from the game and just waiting for the devs to fix the game. The lag is horrendous in the new era. It's just bad. Yeah. The lag is horrible. No, they haven't done any of that shit yet. Oh no, Wolfman, the lag was horrible. It's still going on. Yeah, they haven't had any update on that. Yeah, I mean, level 10 sounds about right. It does feel sad and lame. I mean, unless you spend money, you're kind of stuck there. I'm level 21. I'm not going any further. I bought 2 packs. I'm like, okay. I think the strategy is just let them build up over time. If you want to spend any money on packs, maybe at the end where you want to get them a higher level before they come out, right? Like, you know, so you get a little bit more relic investment. But I wouldn't spend shit early. The only reason you spend early, and Taz is right, if you're competing for spots for Relic 10, then do that. You know, if that's something that's really important for you. You know, it's like, yeah, okay. $50s. So, yeah. It's going to be slow roll over time. I still understand what we're trying to do here, but I didn't really see any. There was a little bit of lag in Conquest yesterday. I used a lot of teams on the stream, or I used a lot of teams yesterday. I didn't see as bad as, say, GAC was. GAC was almost unplayable. I'm playing on PC. It hasn't given me an update to do, Ali. So, I mean, on PC client. I haven't done anything on my phone, but I have not seen any kind of update or been notified of any update. I mean, I guess, unless you can hold on to the next error for that stuff. I don't know how that's going to work, Smeagol. I doubt it, but, you know, it's fine. I just find it monotonous and boring. But if you are going to compete and, you know, want more Relic 10s, then you're going to have to make an investment. No, I have not done that yet, Ellie. So I'm rarely on my phone on it, though. Yeah, it's like credits are fine. I'm okay with credits, but I mean, credits don't really do me anything unless I get the materials. Like, I can't take Luke up any higher because I just don't have anywhere other than buying to get him past 21. It takes, if you look at the level, these pieces here. I mean, I need goddamn 300 more of them. I mean, there's nowhere for me to get 300 more of them. You know, it's like, you know, if I click on that, so where can I get these? I know it's on the track, episode track, but that's like level 40 something. I'm not even close to that. Or you can get them in the available as rewards in Coliseum. Great. That doesn't really help me, you know, because I can't get to the next rewards to get more stuff. It's so stupid. You've got a large phone, Caesar. I've heard this about you. Yeah, I know. I bet it is extreme. What they should have done with the error tokens at the end of every 1,000, you should have to get his aid at the end. Whatever they need to do. Oh, goody. Excess master into credits to go with the 600 mil cards I already have. Yes. It's complete. CG wants this thing where you're in the era, it's a slow burn over time, but it's not fun, it's not engaging, it's boring, and the monetization I don't think is good value. Even for people that want to spend, I think they're getting hosed. Like, if these packs in the store where it's like if you buy one, you get all the materials to take up to a character, I think, okay. But making Krakens have to buy these multiple times, I just think is a ripoff. You know, make the pack one purchase. If you need to up it a couple bucks, fine, but let them just have to make one purchase, not three. I mean, they're just trying to milk those guys, and it pisses me off. Because those guys are competitive, and they've got some cash, and they want to spend on it, but, you know, it's just it's so excessive. Baby Yoda eyes, if you can do more than 10% damage, you can just sit there for days, weeks, doing nothing until the next mark. Pretty much. Kurt says, my thing is the new game mode should feel good and fun. They missed the mark on both, I agree. That is not fun. And it's not a good feeling. If the crystals are suffering, I'm not every day in the front of the PC and payout time. I know. They've got to fix it sooner rather than later. I was just begin. That's my other problem. Some are spending for light speed tokens, and others just spending for like 10 having two factions. Sorry. Right. It is. I don't like it either, but I've consigned myself to the following. I'll get what I can for Relic 10. I'll get top 30. I'm okay with it. For me, I'm just gonna get the stars. Whatever level these guys come out at the end. Fine, I've got the gear. I'll take them. I'll if they're gear 12, great. I don't have to part around with anything else. I'll pop their ass to 7, 8, 9, because I'd rather do that than have to deal with this nonsense. And I'm not going to pay more than, you know, the stars matter to me because that's a long-term investment. I will get the $30 pack and do the thing every time because I just don't want to be bothered having to farm these guys after they come out from era into legacy. I just don't. I don't want to deal with it. So for me, that saves me time long term. Come out, whatever gear relic they are, I'll finish them off because I can't be bothered to be farting around and spending money in the Coliseum that I find atrocious. It could be, Ali, but I mean, just regardless of the reason, it's like, ugh. Like Lightspeed tokens for me, or the top people in Kyber one tokens were that's Relic 10. As someone who just can't, well, I'm just treating it as I get what a star. Yeah, that's all you got to do, Wolfman. Just take them as is, gear 12, whatever stars, and rock and roll. And I don't like in these new eras because before when we had the era fights and stuff, we got character shards. Now they might do that, but it's like I'd like to see them return to that, but not. So, do you think the IG-90 shards in the episode Pass Truck are replacing the 20 shards we normally get during the mod challenges? Possibly. Did I already get them? Might have already got them. Get them already? All right. Sub guy, my Stormtrooper Luke is currently level 20 at 5 stars, and that's as far as I'm going. Not wasting time for him, plus he is useless in my roster. Doesn't do anything for you other than air battles. You won't see him for 3 months. Why? Why would you, sub guy? I'm the same boat. Mine's 21. Take him up as I get stuff. Work on them. That kind of thing. But I'm not going to spend on this shit. I did some spending, sure, for the stars. I bought a couple of the air packs when they came out because I'm like, what is this? Like, oh! And then when I first bought, I'm like, wait, is that what this is? And I was like, okay. But it was $10. It's good science. That's fine. But I mean, spenders are spenders, you know. Live your best life. I don't like it either, but... and we have to buy each of these characters before we know if they're good or bad. At least they could let content creators do some reviews within regular game events. That would be nice, but they're not. So, you know, I mean, I think Scribe brought this up in one of his videos. He's like, we don't know how good these guys are going to be. Like, you're making an investment in a character that you really can't see. I mean, on paper is one thing, but as you guys know, and I will certainly have told you, and you see from other guys, it's like, we don't know how good these guys are going to be. So it's like, they could be great or they could not be. We know Spider Maul will be. You know, we know the Stranger because that's what it's designed to do. There's certain kits like those we can look at, or characters for the certain function of the team, but like all the other stuff, it's like, I have no idea. I don't know if IG-90 is going to be that much of a change for Afra. Possibly, but I don't know for sure. You know, Darth Vader on this new team could be really good. Seems like it will be. Don't know for sure. You know, it's that doubt that's sitting in the back of your mind, you know. I know everybody's dropping, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I think CG's completely missed the mark on that. And we've been asked, did you guys see this? Did you test this? Like, no, we only did Relic Delta. We didn't see any of this shit. Can you imagine what we would have seen if we had if this had been in the beta and they said, look at this, test this, check this out. What do you think? Well, that would have gone. Might have gone a little differently, gang, but we didn't. Yeah, Ventress, gotcha. I know that makes Desi Jingle Snarf very happy to hear you say that stuff. At this point, Forlom and Zuck are better with Afra than Bounty Hunters. We did put that team down. It was pretty interesting, wasn't it? What else, 23? Yeah. Yes. What am I getting tagged on? Yeah, sub guy, I think that we were testing on Afra. It actually was pretty decent. Hey, Ray Rock, what's up, my friends? It's Good Taco Tuesday morning. Ranger, pickle flashers, Wookiee strokers, coffee drinkers, I just drink, and taco eaters. This tier 2 Twin Bears is a farce with RNG. I got AoE wiped back to back after looking back. Yeah. I got my 10% and said, I'm done. Heather, what's up, buddy? Over on YouTube says, yo, good to see you. You know, just hanging out, doing some Swgoh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used it in TV2. Works pretty good. Yeah. I got what you meant, sub guy. I got you, bud. Yeah, the new account stuff some of the newer player stuff they've done hitter can level up faster than way, but I mean, they've done a lot of good stuff. I will say, again, we always give CG credit for the stuff they do, like the stuff in the economy changes and the light speed tokens, great. The quests and all that, great. Love all that. The stuff that they've done for newer players, to the faster leveling and all that stuff, great, right? Great. But there's a lot of other stuff that is super not great. And, Scribe did a video this today. They made a lot of money initially on the Era stuff here. And I said they would because people are going to spend. I guarantee you, watch that revenue go. Because when we first got it, we're like, what are we spending on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure they're going to make an initial fortune on the opening of this. But I said, as time goes on, watch. That revenue is going to go down big time. Hey, Sotico, what's up? ¿Cómo estás usted? Muy bien. Me llamo Ranger. Dos cervezas, por favor. That's all I got. That's all I got, Sotico. That's all I got, brother. I can't. Feliz Navidad. Right? What else? Los Cientos. There you go. The spell. I said sorry in Spanish. There you go. That's about all I got for you, brother. Yes, if you'd like to buy me and Mama Ranger tacos today, because we've worked very, very hard on the Christmas Armageddon 2025. Hit the link, go clink clink. Not only will you be able to buy us some tacos today, but you too can watch Ranger drink a shoey and or Fernet. And Desi will be here tomorrow, so I'm sure I'll have much more delicious poison to pour down my gut. Hillsy got me on Saturday, bastard. I like tuna too. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Hey, I like that. So Tico says, I'm getting myself some tacos today as well earned on a taco too. Yeah, I'm with you there, sub guy. Yeah, don't habla de Española. Yeah, can't help you. Yeah. All right, so the plan for today, we're going to finish Sector 4. Then I'm going to get a bunch of stuff and start busting, and I mean busting mats for all these Datacrons. Got it. Finn says, hey, Ranger, free to play and managed to get tier 2. Great, Finn. You want a fucking cookie? Someone get him some fruit snacks. Who's supposed to be watching Finn right now? It says, I forgot today was Tuesday. My local Mexican restaurant sells dollar tacos today. Oh, you should go get that. Yeah, I said cookie. It should be fruit snacks. You should be on a diet. No, you're on a diet. You're gonna get fruit. Yeah, that's what you say every year, Finn, and then you lie to yourself and you don't do it. So, cannot be trusted. I mean, Finn, who are you trying to kid here? What bullshit are you trying to feed us, man? Died after Thanksgiving. When do you died and or not vacation? Come on, Finn. You're talking to. We've known you. Come on, man. Like, if you put sugar anywhere near Finn, he will gobble it up. I mean, he is the meme. Oh, piece of candy. Finn cannot resist. Thanksgiving. Yes, Finn, you will be dieting after Thanksgiving going into Christmas. Sure you will. Yes, fruit snacks are okay because I can handle the fruit snacks, but like when you this communist gets well, anything with sugar, it doesn't matter what it is. It's unbearable, man. Like that kid you see on the playground's got a leash around him, running around like his head's cut off because he's sugar amped. That's Finn. That's right, Sotico. He's a sugar communist. gonna diet after Thanksgiving. Uh-huh. Are you gonna work out too, Finn? Mm-hmm. Sure. Hey, troopers. Yeah, I literally, that's right, baby Yoda eyes, you get him. Troopers, we're doing good. I literally this morning got the final stuff put away. There's 4 days? Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Tuesday. 4 days? 4.5 days. Christmas Armageddon 2025 is done. I took some photos right before the stream started. I'll post those. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day crying. Oh, well, make sure it's some of that 40k Adeptus Custodes armor. I don't want the Marine armor. I want the Adeptus Custodes armor, sub guy. Yeah, I mean, Angels of Death's fine, but I want the shit. I want the top notch, high quality stuff. I know, and I turned it into a 40k reference. Sub guy, you gotta be with me on the nerd stuff here, man. I don't want that weak ass crap. I want the Adeptus Custodes golden armor. If we're gonna go in there and kick some ass, I want full top tier shit. Hitter, I know there's 1 hour until the air challenge. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's just gonna be some cash. About it, yeah. And you can't do the other one until you're actually the level. Oh, I love 40k. Oh, I love it. I don't collect the minis or anything, but I love the lore and yeah, just so good. I like fantasy and Age of Sigmar is okay. I mean, I'm familiar. I've looked into it and I'm familiar with all the stuff that's going on there. But yeah, 40k is I love it. French Crusade is something I've been getting into lore of too because it's just fascinating to me. Well, Hitter, I'm level 21 and I will only also be doing the level 15 one as well. Get my dinky rewards and not ever talk about it again. There you go. Comic books, I'm just DC and Marvel. I've read other comics in the past, especially a lot of Dark Horse stuff, sub guy, especially with Star Wars. You know, I've read those comics. But more into anime and manga more than anything. But I do keep track of what's going on with Marvel and DC because I like it. But yeah, I read tons of mangas. We're all nerds here. We all have a particular nerd thing that we like to do. Well, that's dealing with John Constantine, Johnny Boy. Yeah, it's become really more prevalent in the DC universe because he's a fun character. John Constantine's character. It should have balanced the air level rather than backloading it. That's one of my only complaints about the update, other than the bugs. Well, the bugs suck, the lag sucks, and I agree with you, Hitter. I mean, I'll do the stuff. We'll do it on stream. Yada yada yada. I gotta go do operations. Possibly. I mean, they're just different. I don't know. I mean, they're both. I'd love to see them do a team up. That'd be fun, right? Doctor Strange with John Constantine. John Constantine, Doctor Strange go to hell. Ooh, that'd be fun. Guild events. Let's see. Linky, if you're still out there, tomorrow will be. I'm pretty sure I don't have it today, but let me check. Yeah, no Umbo today. He'll be tomorrow and the next day, I believe. So sorry, Linky. Day 2 is not that. Not that I'm gonna be doing much here. I have to give up all my shit. Lucia. Well, let's just see here. Operation 2. I'm giving up that, so I won't be doing that mission. That's out. And I give up all the ships and stuff. It's like, fine, I won't do any of the ship battles. You're gonna make me give up all my fleets. But someone's got to do it. Admiral Radass. All right. Dang it. The Force be with you, Rogue One. Ah. And Gianosis. Jaina. Dionysus. That's how it's pronounced correctly. All right, let's see here. The Chimichanga Chimera. Darth Ravanus. And then Star Killer and get out of my head. Get into my car. And we got goodies. Yay, goodies. I like Conquest Week, TV Week, and GFC Off Week. Probably the worst. It's a lot of stuff there, Hitter. Yeah. Well, I know, but they're just different. You know, it's just different. Especially because of the universes they're in. So I like them both. I like them both. All right, please, for the love of everything newer or mid-game players, get the Lightspeed bundles over this air garbage, right, Ranger? I can't believe the 6 million is 5 million and 6 counts 7-star lows. Well, you know. It's true. I always says, serious people, if you're lower GP, go buy the Lightspeed bundles, not this garbage. It'll help your account way more. It will. I would show you, but I can't. They don't usually that kind of. It's for everybody, not me. Oh yeah, that was back in the mid '90s where they did the crossover, like and I collected those, where the fans voted. So you had like Superman versus the Hulk. You had like Green Lantern versus the Silver Surfer first, right? And then all these fights took place, right? It was two different, like these two beings that were brothers, and seeing whose universe was stronger, right? And then at the end of it, didn't really say who won, but they just listed out the poll. But then they did that whole comic book series where they mishmash and stuff, and then yeah. That did not go over well. The fight ones did, but the combination ones there, sub guide, yeah. I think it was Wolverine versus Lobo in that fight. Wolverine won, and then Hulk versus Superman. Superman won. Batman versus Captain America. Batman won. Silver Surfer beat Green Lantern. I can't remember the other ones. Yeah, they weren't the best. Their sub guy, you know. Yeah, Flash versus Quicksilver, that kind of shit. It was like, okay, it was cool concept, and it was fun for the comic fans, Um, yeah. Of course, Flash won. But yeah, it was interesting to see like those fights. But yeah, I think Thor won that one. Yeah, I think Thor won that one, and then but yeah, Flash won his. I know Superman won his. Batman won his. Silver Surfer was. I can't remember who Spider-Man fought. He fought somebody and beat their ass. But yeah, that's like shit, 30 years ago. Yeah. Oh, of course, Batman is Batman. These are kicking my ass. So yeah, not much else going on in the game. So we'll leave it open for a little bit for Taco Tuesday. If anybody wants to buy me and Mama Ranger a taco today, you know where to do. Hit the link, go clink link. You can make me juice shoeies, all that shit. If not, that's fine too. Or the welcome, just hang out and bullshit and talk nerd stuff, talk Swgoh. I'm letting my energy build up. I'll do some conquest. Here later. I'll make the big push. I'll get the Sector 4, and then tomorrow what we'll do during Dad Joke Wednesday is just start pumping stuff into all these crons here. Get all this squared away, and then start popping FTCs. I'm totally the Batman. Who I am inside. What I do, it defines me, Swgoh. I mean, just watch a bunch of YouTube videos on lore, like Adeptus Ian, Arbiter Ian's a good one. Wes Hammer does some good videos. He gets more mainly into the grim dark of it, but does have some good stuff. Luton is a good one, but his videos are long. Holy moly, that guy is holy shit. But he's good. But Adeptus Ridiculous is a funny one you can listen to. Swgoh, I think you would like that with Brinky. Brinky, actually, if you look up Brinky Warhammer, he has a whole video of like all the different factions, like a general thing, and breaks down like Imperium Man. Then he goes into the, the Xenos races, the orcs and stuff. But Adeptus Ridiculous does a really good job if you start from the beginning of breaking down each faction. In a little podcast form, about an hour, hour and a half each episode, breaking down each different stuff. So yeah. It's supposed to be in TB. Yes, that is correct. What else? 73. Is there anything here good? Zealous Ambition. Say less. Let me just get that real quick. I just noticed that. It probably isn't. I couldn't tell you what else 73. Oh. Selected buff immunity 40 times. Nice. Let's just get that delicious Zealous. Oh, is there a better one? There is. No, I just looked at that. I was like, Get rid of weeks. Well, if I get rid of no. What is this one? That's Leader's Resolve. I put that on, but if I get rid of defensive formations. Oh, yummy, yummy. I did. Yeah, let's face that because Darth Ravana's teams are awful. Well, okay. You missed your heinous. Bastard. Don't worry, Ayla's going to take a turn and you're all in big trouble. Bye. I win. I'm the wiener. Hey, Interceptor 33, what's up? Says, hey, Ranger, good morning. On the subject of superheroes, I just received a supplement for my Marvel Superheroes RPG, and my brother just received a module called D&D. I'm super excited. I would be too. That's fantastic. And happy Taco Tuesday, my friend. Hi, stranger. I'd like to buy your shards. Thanks. God, where are the shards? We do one more. This will be the last Galactic Republic one I need. Okay. Boop. Would you? You gonna bring him back? What are we gonna do? Yeah, that's what you're gonna do there? Gonna bring him back? Okay. They really don't like Ayla, do they? And there he is. There we go. See, I did some conquest. We'll do more later. We got goodies. Lots of goodies. I mean, I like goodies. But yeah, I'll finish this. We'll do Sector 2 all the way through Sector 3 into Sector 4 because we got to start getting that shit on lockdown. You know what I'm saying, Scores? Got things to do, places to go, people to see, things and the stuff and things. What is the end boss there? Oh, that's this all the dinky shit here that we just like. Yeah, we gotta do this, which is with only Color Ren, Darth Vader, Wampa. Yeah. I think I'll do the Color Ren one. I think I'll do the Color Ren one. I don't know. It seems like what I would do. How am I looking for fleet? Okay. Who's at the top here? Ushi and GB. That's my guildie. Okay. Flatty's already up there. Good. Woggy, you're already up there. Oh, good. Good. Actually, I could climb right now and it'd be all right. Yeah, we can do a fleet push because I'm not gonna affect Woogie. I don't want to mess with Woogie. We can do that. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is, and I am working on selecting a date for the Kate Lord of the Rings watch party, and also we're working on the GOM dance party as well. So I'll have that done soon, guys. CDX is sure. Yeah, you're well. Right. They went first, but it doesn't matter. They went fleet. No way. Spoilers, guys. I'm going to win this fight. Don't know if you know this, but I am going to win. Just premonition. Rings of Power is trash. So bad. I stopped. I didn't even finish the season. Didn't care. It was awful. Not even close. So. Yeah, Rings of Power is like, it's not even close to anything even accurate with lore or anything or what these characters are. It's like, y'all missed the mark. Oh, the same. I grew up. I've read all the books. I mean, before then, I'd read the books of Lost Tales, the Silmarillion. You know, I mean, you know, it's just like I know what goes on in the Second Age. I know why it happens, and they completely missed the mark. You know, even how the rings were made is not lore accurate. Like that is not how that went down. You could even, you know, I wouldn't mind so much if they had a little play on the characters, but to not even keep the main story of like what we know the story to be is like, no, I can't get into this shit. You know? You lost me, and when you lose me, I'm not even gonna finish it. We might. Depends on how they do it. We'll see how it goes. Like, this, like, Rings of Power, like, what they did with Galadriel does not make sense whatsoever. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Because Galadriel, if you look at her as a character, she was never, you know, she was never a warrior in the sense that she was not a fighter, in the sense that she's not carrying a sword or any of that crap. That's not what made Galadriel who she was and why she was so powerful. She studied under the Meyer Melian, and that was her teacher, and all her brothers were killed. She was part of the First Age and dealt with all the shit from Morgoth, and then she wanted her own kingdom. But Galadriel is ancient, like she goes all the way back, but her strength was her leadership and her ability in in you know, wizard stuff and crap. I mean, you know. And I don't know, they just like, no, we're gonna give her a sword. Like, no, that is not who Galadriel was. That could be. If I can get some Sam Witwerth action, I don't care, man. Give me more Sam Witwerth. Well, yeah, but Elrond was he was actually a fighter too. He grew up in the First Age. Him and his brother, you know, Elrond half elf, and his brother Elros, who was the first king of Numenor. After the First Age, they had to make a choice, but Gil-galad was the last high king of the elves and of the North of Noldor, and he was his herald. He went into the you know, the Alliance of Mel. I mean, he was a fighter. You know, he became more of a student and all that other stuff later on. But yeah, he started off as a fighter. But after he established and got one of the Rings of Power, he kind of changed a little bit. But Elrond was always capable with a sword, and the sword that he carried was his wife's sword that was killed. That was, you know, there's history to all the weapons there too. He probably did, but I mean, Elrond was a frontline commander. like, let's use the axe. Yes, but I mean, like, it's just small things like that. It's like if you know the history of these weapons and these people and where they came from and why they were, who they were, and you know, Tolkien was very clear in all his books and letters and things of that nature. You can kind of get the gist of that. Now, if you want to, how they would react in a certain scene and stuff, fine. But you know, like in the Lord of the Rings, you see one scene where Galadriel was telepathically communicating with Elrond. She had that ability. She had learned that from I can't always mess up her name, Melian, and she could do that. And so when they showed that in the Lord of the Rings, like, yeah, that's actually accurate. She could do that shit. Yes, that's what MJ does. Well, Balin did, and looked how that turned out to him. Did not go well. Durin's Bane got his ass too. All right, we'll go a little bit while longer here. Probably send you over to Noochie Snoochies. If you have any questions, things of that nature, get that in, and we'll rock and roll. If not, then we'll start wrapping it up here soon. I'm not going to bore you with any of this other baloney. Why did they make you laugh there, Mary J? Sith Lord Bane. Am I just bad at the game, or is the Grand Inquisitor really difficult to unlock with fights? No, he's really difficult. Oh yeah, it's an RNG fest depending on the relic level of your characters and if you have the Zetas or not. Sith Lord Bane. It's a tough one. That's true. You could be the cave troll. The cave troll. No, Sith Lord Bane, you're absolutely. It's depending on your relic levels. You have the Zetas and the characters. All that stuff will come into factor. It could be a nasty experience. Yep, you are not insane. What's up, guy? Oh yeah. You cannot pass. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. Dark fire will not avail you, flame of Uldun. Go back to the shadows. They could. I mean, there's a lot of great, like, dwarven lore. Like in the first age, what made the dwarves so scary is that they had their armor and they had these masks that they wore that used to just terrify the Balrogs and the dragons when they saw that. Yeah, there was a lot of yeah. Why, you fools? But yeah, yeah, the dwarven lore is really fantastic. I got that Lightspeed pack to unlock them, and it's not working out well. Yeah, it's a little bit of gear modding and stuff like that. Sith Lord Bane, yeah. If you pay attention to the map, they have the runes are on it, and you're gonna. Oh yeah, yeah. But Tolkien was big into Anglo-Saxon stuff, and including that. Like if you look at the names of the Rohirrim, Eomer, Eowyn, you know, yeah, he was big into oh yeah. You see that shit covered everywhere. Yeah. So much to do. Yeah, it's really fascinating. If you do a deep delve into Tolkien, like he came up with the whole idea of his world. Like if you've read the Silmarillion and if you've read the Book of Lost Tales of how the world came into being and the songs, and then with Melkor who became Morgoth, and then you know from all the Valar and Maiar and how they came in, and then the corruption. It's all really fascinating. Tolkien, and he started this during in the trenches in World War One. He started coming up with stuff, right? And he had a whole history lined up for this world. And his thing was he created the language first, right? And then took that and started creating characters from it. So then did all these great epic fights. He also retconned some stuff, right? Like with the Balrogs, also the first fall of Gondolin in the first age. Really cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, whether it's 40K or it's Lord of the Rings or what name World of Warcraft, they have these very intricate lores, but it shapes the characters and the story and gets you involved, right? So yeah. Yeah, he loved Beowulf. Get back to the Rings of Power, which started all this. I mean, they're not even close to what actually happened in the Second Age, right? And just a huge miss of what really transpired. How did the rings come into being? All that stuff. They did whatever they did, which is not even. The three Elven rings were made first. Oh, they weren't. Yeah, it's a great book. Yeah. Because he had them part of the whole story of that family line and the curse that Morgoth put on that family. It's really fascinating. All right, we're gonna go to the bottom of the hour. I'm gonna get some stuff, and then if there's nothing else, I'm gonna send you guys over to Noochie Schnoochies. Then I gotta go pick up some stuff for Thanksgiving and get everything ready for tomorrow. Kind of rust a little bit today because I'm beat up from all the. And I'll post the pictures here in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the Wheel of Time is up there for me. Anything with Forgotten Realms, especially with Dritz, has always been something I've really loved reading over the years. Read all the books. I did read a lot of Star Wars of the Legend stuff back in the day, but yeah. But yeah, Wheel of Time, all that stuff. I've read all that stuff, and it's really good. And I'm really disappointed they stopped the Wheel of Time on Amazon. I know it was super expensive. God, they were doing a really good job at that, man, and it was starting to get really good. They'd made some changes, but I know why they made the changes. Um, but damn, they were really starting to get right into the meat and potatoes of all that stuff, and I was like, oh, I got canceled, son of a bitch. Tumbler dry, eh? The man with the best fro in the business. Says hello there, Ranger and Skewer Skull Jahal. Hello, Tumbler. Good to see you, my friend. Let's start with this. More biz. I'm gonna get some more greens today for the first time. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get some more of these. I'll take 30. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't complaining. We need some more greens too. So greens and blues. Oof. Got a lot of Relic 7s in our future skewers, and I needs to spends. No, I don't want to look at that. That's gross. Do I need that? I really don't. More of those? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's done. That's done. So track. Perfect. And then we'll get, those aren't doubled anymore, so we will go back to these. Yeah, never have enough of them. 1008, 1080, perfect. Also, before I leave, the reason Tolkien called this universe Middle Earth was from the Saxons calling Earth and their old words. Yep, that is correct. Three. I'll try not to spend them at once, so I need to start doing these. Let's get those up next. Tag that zone so we know to go there next. Sith Lord Bing says, now Chromium 4. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're still Kyber 1. What is my ranking right now? 3830. Hasn't updated the leaderboards, but, you know. I don't know where that places me. Top 500 for sure. Probably close to 300, whatever this is. But then we're going to get squished, so whatevs, so we'll continue our GAC in next. So what can you do? Yeah, I'm level 2 in Coliseum 2, but I can't do much more unless I make a purchase, and I'm not Tumblo, so at that. Not doing it. Just refuse. I made a couple purchases of the new air stuff because I was trying to understand it and just look at it. So about 2 packs, I think, for level 1 and 2. I'm like, yeah, that's gross. All right. Yep, I'm about to get out of here too. So, yeah. So, yeah. Tumblo, it's going to be this air stuff in 25 minutes. So, yeah. But yeah. All right. I don't see anything else. I'm going to send you guys over to Noochie Schnoochie Gucci's. So if you need anything, then yeah, got the new update. It should be good. Yeah. Check your phones. There should be an update. I haven't had anything on PC come over yet. So whenever that update comes through, we'll look at it. Dalton Miles, konnichiwa. Hello there. Yeah, we're going to get you guys over. I got to go talk to my boy. I got to go get some more stuff done. Everything, like any word on when the lag will be fixed yet. Good to see you, Pop Chulo. Well, yes, Desi Jingle Schnurf Schnurf. I've been streaming for a while, Desi Jingle Schnurf Schnurf. Plus, I send you stuff for the stuff. So check your thing for the stuff. Well, all right. Desi, I'll go for 5 more minutes, 10 more. It's late. Desi Jingle Schnurf Schnurf showed up. Actually, no, I gotta go talk to you and stuff. What am I doing? I gotta go talk to my boy. So I'm gonna send everybody over to Snoochies. And I almost started smelling Snoochies again. All right, I'm going to send you over to the Nooch. Give him a hard time. Dalton, konnichiwa, konbawa. Good to see you, my friend. Yes. Everybody join. We'll go send you over to the Nooch. And if you need me for anything, hit me up for Discord. I'm going to go try to get the rest of this shit done. Most of it's done. 99%'s done. But it's been raining, so everything's pretty much done on the inside. Oh, Dazzy, it's going to be so Christmassy when you get here. And then, yeah. So, enjoy the raid. I will be back tomorrow for more fun and festivitas. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace out.